gonna start doing this. The machine is from Mexico. This is one of the most classic ones. You just roll this out. The masa come in there. It's going to be cut out of shape from here, and then just put it to cook on the hot plate. Well, La Cabina is a project we started 8 years ago on the backstage on Shibuya. Our purpose was to serve authentic Mexican food in Japan. Fried fish, we do this batter with craft beer. We always use a different selection of craft beer. We do like shabu shabu style, so when it goes in, it doesn't get stick on the net, or if we put many pieces at a time, so it doesn't stick to each other. Once I came to Japan, I understand a little bit of the food culture. Like people recognize authenticity, and people recognize that kind of background that you have and your roots. And that's a good way for me to communicate what I am through my food, right? In Mexico, we usually use a rotisserie similar than the kebabs in Japan. We do this pork marinated in dry chilies. The dry chilies also come from Mexico as well. And we use Mexican spices as well. One important spice here is called achiote. And it gives the color and the flavor that any pastor taco must have. My recipes are always made from scratch. I never follow an internet recipe or something like that. I just try to recreate a flavor that I like it or I taste back then in Mexico. What we're gonna do is to torch it out. So torching this out, we can give the flavor, kind of smoky and grilled flavor. This is what you want in a pastor taco. So we make a great collaboration with a bar called OL Tokyo by Oslo Brewing. I love that place. That was before my drink to go place every time after work. I met great people there. We made a big group of friends back then on the time. So when La Cabina started, it was very easy for me because it was like going to the pub that I used to like to go for a drink, but now I'm serving my food there. So. The king of La Cabina is carnitas. Carnitas are deep fried in their own lard. Very important point, the lard is being used for many years, so it kind of gets some umami flavor. Every time you do another batch, that lard gets more and more and more tasty. This is something that good carnita tacos must be done that way. The thing we miss the most when we live abroad is food and our community, right? So if the city or the country is not gonna give that to you right away, you need to make it work it out. For the fish, we're gonna use pico de gallo. It's a sauce made with tomato, onions, and coriander. And the most important part of a taco is the cilantro. Cilantro plays a really good role. The cilantro and the lime is going to cut the fat of the meats and the taco and everything. It's going to integrate the flavors. You know, tacos need salsa, and that combination, meat, greasy and spicy, it always makes you craving for beer, right? Most of the beer in Mexico is lager because of the weather. We have a really hot weather, so light beer is welcome for everybody.
So lager doesn't count?
Yeah, lager doesn't count, yeah. It's a refresh. I prefer to pair beer with IPAs, but actually the meat and the grease, it plays a very well role with the hops with the IPAs. So we have 3 different levels of spiciness here. We have salsa roja, which is milder. And then we have this one, which is, we call it fake avocado. It's all made with zucchini. It's medium spicy, zucchini and habaneros. And this is the start of La Cabina. It's called Diablo. This one has habaneros, serranos, and jalapenos. Many bars who start to explore ethnic food or like a craft beer pairing food, I think, I don't know, we were pioneers where we started something, then people start to look out. And after that, many other shops open it. And many of those shops, they came to our shop first to try their beer and to see what is the food and the concept. Instead of see like a competition, I see that as a community as well, right? Because we set a standard. Like every good Mexican, we always prepare the tacos with all the sauces. That's how we do back in Mexico. So the carnitas, we're gonna do with all the sauces. Yep. This will be my taco recommendation selection. We have here lemon and orange chicken, al pastor, which is pork, also pork carnitas, and fish baja made with craft beer. This pink color means the corn is actually authentic. It's a chemical reaction from the lime thing we put all over. So when you see your color tortilla change pink, that means it's actually organic and authentic corn. Well, happy beer day. It's always a good day for a beer. Salud. No, believe me, you don't want. This is the fun part. This is the fun part only, yeah. I'm gonna get drunk. Actually, I feel drunk.